Hey, I'm Nathan the creator.
I'm Andrew the fun person.
And welcome to the Best Dude Studio Show.
This is where all the action is. Here on the Best Dude Studio Show, where we have challenges and fun and excitement. All gonna be right here on the Best Dude Studio Show.
Hello, y'all! We're back for episode 2! And it's great to be here today. Andrew, how are you doing today?
Doing good?
Good. So, guys, we are back, and I know it's been a long time since we have done the studio set. You might see from the date, we did our Mountain Dew video 11 days ago, but we've been busy, and I'm going to be honest with you, we're going to be busy very often, but we were able to get the time today, and today we are doing something fun. Andrew, what are we doing today?
We're doing a burger cook-off challenge.
We are doing a burger cook-off challenge, and basically what we're going to do is, me and Andrew are going to go upstairs. We have a stove with a bunch of ingredients. We're going to show you guys some ingredients that we're going to use and that we will incorporate onto our burgers. And we have a special guest that will be our judge and trying our burgers and seeing which one of us will have a better burger. This video is put out there and will show our true tests on how our cooking skills really are. So we're gonna get right into it. We have like I said, we have a special guest coming, and he'll come to the studio, and he will soon be able to try our burgers and our side dishes, which is gonna be pretty cool. So yeah, that's kind of what today's video is gonna be. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get rolling with our cook-off challenge. All right, guys, we are upstairs here in our kitchen. Andrew, we are going to be doing, I was explaining to him this before we started our film, that we are doing like a chopped cook-off challenge. Our judge is here, and once we are done with our cooking, we will be able to present it to the judge and show the judge what our skills are all about.
Hey, Judge! Scream hello! Hello!
So our judge is here. We have some secret ingredients. As you guys know from the show Chopped, they do secret ingredients. So the first secret ingredient that we have to include in our burger meal is some Italian seasoning. So that's the first one. The second one is some zesty burger sauce. That has to be in the meal too. And finally, as a side dish, we got a bag of fries. So these three, as you guys know from Chopped, you can use anything that is in the kitchen. You just have to make sure that you use the secret ingredients. We're not going to be timed for this since it is the first time that we've ever done this. So we're going to go ahead and get started and begin making our food. I will have the camera set up. I'll have a separate phone recording and showing exactly what we're doing. And yes, this is going to be very interesting and could get a little messy, but we'll see. Should be fun though. Alright, Andrew, you ready?
Yeah?
3, 2, 1, break! Okay, we're gonna go ahead, get the stuff out of the fridge. And the burgers first. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna show you the little bit of making. Alright guys, welcome to Nathan's Cooking. We're gonna do a little bit of seasoning here. We got some salt. We're gonna season these patties up a little bit. There we go, just like that. Pepper. Very important key aspect to these burgers. Here's what Andrew's doing. This is what he's got so far. And we're just getting started here. Okay, so that's a secret ingredient. I'm gonna be sure to put those on. And he's starting to get his cooking done and ready. And let's keep going with this.
A burger meal. Man, sounds about to do the same.
Yeah, burgers. Here's what Andrew's doing. This is what he's got so far. And we're just getting started here. Okay, so that's a secret ingredient. I'm gonna be sure to put those on. And he's starting to get his cooking done and ready. Out a little bit. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and add some peanut butter to this burger as well. And see what we can do with that.
Okay, y'all, so I might have put a little bit too much garlic salt on this burger. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can try to scrape some of it off. So then that's, you don't want a too salty burger. Here's what Andrew's doing. He's got the bacon, the pots are going, and I'm not keeping it maintained.
Good enough.
Okay, y'all, so I got my food in, he's got his stuff in, and we're starting to make some progress here. Still gotta use some of this stuff though, but we're still going at it. Okay guys, so this is the main plate I'll present everything on, especially with this stuff. We're still trying to make the food right now. Mine is still cooking, his is still cooking, and I think it's now time that we try to get onto these fries. See if we could do anything special with those.
God, those are so burnt. Oh, they're hot. 5-second roll. Alright, y'all, I'm going to try a second attempt with my buns and hopefully take them out of the toaster before they burn up. Just, you know, slightly toast them, and that should be good. A new ingredient, putting that on the bacon. Come on.
Everything about flour.
Wow.
What is that stuff? Oh.
Guys, I screwed up. I'm owning it. I wasn't paying attention,
And he burnt his buns again.
and the buns burnt again, so now I don't know what to do with that situation. I'm screwed. be honest, I think I'm rushing this a little too much and overthinking this. We'll just have to see what the outcome is.
You guys, I'm dealing with a little bit of a problem. My bun's burnt. That's why we have extra.
Oh yeah, because your toaster doesn't work.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to improvise here. He's getting his cooking done. And yeah, I'm trying to see what I want to do with my fries yet, but we gotta think of a new situation for those fun. So I'm pretty sure my bacon is nearly done. My burgers need still cooked. He's chilling. His bacon looks good. And everything is just kind of a mess right now that we're trying to deal with here. But I need to still figure out a bun situation and then a way to improvise with the fries. And hopefully we can make something happen. He's already, I mean, yeah, he's really doing good. You compare that. Yeah, smells good in here though. I guess that's one good thing about this thing. All right, so Coach Chris, how would you feel if I improvised peanut butter into these burgers?
I'm not a peanut butter eater. I hate peanut butter.
Okay, thank you. Back to that. All right, we're going back. We're going. All right, guys, I'm trying something you've probably never seen in Chop before. Putting French fries in a frying pan. This kitchen is really starting to steam up. Got the bacon. We're gonna get some cheese. We're gonna make some fantastic burgers. And my buns are all burnt again. And once again, he is literally just chilling. I mean, this is going to be interesting. This is really going to be interesting to see the outcome and what we're going to do here. So my final burger installment is done, and I'm going to put some provolone cheese on one and then American on the other. So we're going to see how that works out, and I'm going to make a very cool dish. I got a good name for it, but you'll see in the other clip.
Where's that at?
Right there. Oh, dial it down.
Open the window. Open the window. Yeah, open the window.
Guys, we set the alarm off. Burgers are coming. They're coming off and into the plate. It's all good. There we go, guys.
Why did I use a plate as a frying pan wood?
I'm still making progress on my fries here. And they should be done within the next 5 minutes, hopefully.
Okay guys, so what you probably saw from the other clip, the burgers are off the pan now. The bacon's underneath the napkin. I got a special ingredient on the bacon, as you saw, the 2 cheeseburgers, and we're gonna make a incredible burger. And I'm gonna put some other cool sauces on it. We're gonna really make these good. Except the house is all steaming up, as you can see. There's a lot of steam in the house.
You like Cass. I'm not gonna get any more tacos for robots.
That's crazy.
It is.
Y'all hear that, guys? Sometimes you get prank calls over here. Alright, guys. We're getting there. We're almost just about done with our food. I just put together my burger. He's getting his fries on his plate. All of us contributed with the secret ingredients, so all secret ingredients have been used. And we're going to be able to present within the next, hopefully, 5 to 10 minutes. This is looking golden, isn't it, Andrew?
It is.
Oh boy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially done. Everything is done. We're not going to show Coach Chris the plates yet. We're going to send Coach Chris to the downstairs studio and we are going to present our burgers to him. We're going to make a list on presentation and taste and texture and a lot of other stuff, and he will be grading our burgers and our side dishes too, just in general. So yes, we're going to get to the downstairs studio featuring Coach Chris as our judge to judge our magnificent burgers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back downstairs in the studio. We are going to be bringing up Coach Chris to try our burgers here in just a second. I just want to explain how this will work out. So basically, he's going to come down here. He's going to have a list that he will grade off of with our burgers. Once he sees our burgers and tries the burgers, he will judge with a list and fill out a chart for what his views of our burgers are. And at the end, once he tries both of our burgers, he will declare a winner on who has the better burger. And on top of that, whenever we present each other's stuff, we'll be sitting right next to him. He'll give our feedback and questions or anything at all. That's how this will be done. He's enjoying his burger right now.
I made 2 of them.
Yeah, I made 2 as well, but he'll see what he'll be getting. But yeah, so that's basically how this is gonna work out. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call Coach Chris down here to join us here in our studio and grade our burgers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me present to you Coach Chris.
Hey everybody!
And this is going to be our judge for our burgers, and he is going to be rating our burgers. We have a list. I'm going to show you the list on my phone, and then we are going to present our burgers. Andrew's going to go first, then I'm going to go, and we're going to get this show started and see just how much Coach Chris will like our burgers today.
I can't wait.
Okay, so this is going to be Coach Chris's judging slip. He's going to judge presentation 1 to 5, texture 1 to 5, temperature 1 to 5, taste 1 to 10, and fries 1 to 5, all totaling out to 30 points. That's what he's going to be judging on. Here we go. We're going to start off with Andrew's burger.
Okay,
Here we go.
here we go. Here's a cheeseburger. Bacon cheeseburger with
Beautiful.
some good cheese and some bacon crumb fries.
Bacon crumb fries, huh?
Yeah, bacon crumb fries. It's a specialty.
So, I like the bun for sure, especially with the butter glaze on it. The fries, they're a little white. They look like they just came out of the freezer. They might taste pretty good, but I usually would want a fry that's more, darker, crispier. Looks like it's gonna be crunchy, so I'm gonna deduct a little bit for that. Otherwise, looks pretty good. I'll give it a 4. So give this burger a try. The bacon it goes. So I'm definitely a fan of the texture. It's got that real grilled outside of it. The inside is cooked pretty well, which is what you would usually do for a burger. The bacon, you can taste the texture a little bit, but it's hard for me to taste the bacon actually. I think I would taste a little bit more. So texture, I'm going to give it a 5. In temperature, it seems perfectly fine to me. I'm not a big critic of temperature. I mean, but it's right where it needs to be. So I'm going to give it a 5 there. For the taste, this is where I'm going to have to be a little more critical of it. As I mentioned, you know, that crisp, burnt, not burnt, but grilled outside is perfectly fine. I can taste the bacon a little bit, but I can only just a little bit. And then the other thing is the sauce. Sauce is actually pretty good. I've never tried this sauce before. What kind of sauce is it?
It's zesty burger sauce made by Hidden Valley Ranch.
All right. Yeah, not too bad for the first time trying it. So yeah, my biggest complaint then is I don't think there's enough seasoning on it. You know, it's a little flat as far as the taste goes, and I would expect a little bit more zest, a little bit more, you know, a little bit more boom to that taste. So I'm going to give this a 7. And now, time for the fries. Alright, crinkle cut fries, not my favorite. Not the top of my list. I much prefer like a fresh cut fry or a steak fry. Crinkle cut, perfectly fine. It's just not my favorite. I don't know. They don't have salt on them, do they?
They do.
Okay, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, I could use a little bit more salt. I'm not sure about the bacon on it. It's just hard because the bacon bits can fall off, and so you'd have to like eat the whole thing to really be able to taste a little bit of it. Otherwise, the fries are probably the weakest parts here. Although, again, at the same time, I've never met a bad French fry. So I'll be generous and I'll give it a 3 out of 5 for the fries. Total score: presentation of 4, texture of 5, temperature of 5, taste of 7, and the fries are 3. So that's a 24 out of 30.
Okay, Coach Chris, here is my burger.
Oh my goodness. This is a double with cheese. And 2 different types of cheese.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Well, I'm just going to start with the fries first.
The fries, they are a textured seasoned cheese fries. They were made in a pan. They were not made in the oven.
Look at that fry cluster. Looks good.
Dude, fry clusters are always the greatest. Temperature might be a little cooler than usual, but yeah.
A little bit. Not too bad. I'm not sure I'm just not the biggest fan of the taste. I think that the texture is a little bit better. I think the presentation of it is a little bit better because you got a little bit more crisp to it. But otherwise, I'm going to give you the same 3 out of 5 on the fries. The cheese just doesn't seem to mix as well as I thought it would be. All right, so presentation. We've got the double. Looks pretty massive. Can I possibly fit my mouth around that? I'm not sure. It's giving me a little anxiety. The fries are pretty decent. You know, as I said, it's got the range of color. 2 cheeses. Shows that there's been some extra thought into it. I'm not sure why I'm seeing so much bun. I'm seeing a lot of white around here. Makes me feel like these burgers are a little wider than they are, or a little thicker than they should be. So I'm gonna give it an overall 4 out of 5. Again, I'm gonna be generous here, simply because I love the double-decker style. This thing might be taller than it is wide. Here comes the real test. I love burgers, so I mean, any burger is good to me.
Just the preparation.
All right, the texture, it doesn't have that crispy outer part of the patty like the last one did. Otherwise, perfectly acceptable as far as the texture of a burger. And it's not too big. It's not too wide. It's very thick, but I'll give that a 4. Temperature. Again, I don't worry too much about temperature. The fries were a little cool. So I'm actually going to give this a 4 out of 5 because I think it did take away from the taste. Now the taste. Here's the real question. Do I think this is better than a 7 out of 10? Would I rather eat this burger than the first one? I think the answer is probably not. Although I would take either one of them, honestly. And I think that double cheese, the American, plus you use what? The provolone? Okay. I think that fits really well. The one thing, again, it doesn't have the seasonings, it doesn't have the kick that I would expect. And the bacon does seem a little like an afterthought. Like you have probably a half a pound of beef here and like 2 half strips of bacon, and the flavor of the beef completely overwhelms the flavor of the bacon. So I'm still going to give it a 7 out of 10 because I love burgers and this one is pretty good, but there's nothing that would tell me I love this one over the last one. So overall, that's a 4, 8, 12, 19, 22 out of 30.
Man, that was close actually. Holy moly. Alright. Well, I will say one thing. The bacon did have a lot of cinnamon on it. Probably didn't taste that.
No, I didn't.
There was a lot of cinnamon on that bacon. And you guys saw that. I put a lot of cinnamon on that. With some paprika on there. I'm surprised you didn't get any of that. I don't know if maybe you did.
Maybe it's just because there's so much beef that the proportion of beef to all the other ingredients was just so overwhelming.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, thank you, Judge. Thank you, Coach Chris.
It was good. Thank you very much. I'm really going to enjoy this.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is just a quick message. I'm just finishing up editing this video. The last scene where we say the outro and stuff, it all got corrupted in the file making when I was downloading it. So, unfortunately, there is no outro, so I'm using the same outro from the last studio video. But if there was one thing I had to say, comment down below who you think had the better looking burger and who did a better job cooking, and do you think Coach Chris was fair with his judging? I think he was, but yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next video.
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Nathan and his bro, and they would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heapin' helping of their hospitality. Studio, that is. Watch the show and have some fun.